Learners, today we're learning a great first chord melody song, The Rugged Old Cross. A lot of these old hymns have lovely melody, and a lot of them only have 3 chords. New ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. Printable tabs in this link by becoming a Patreon for this and all our tutorials. My email's in the description for one-on-one lessons if you're curious. Grab the ukulele brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's do it. Okay, beginner chord melody. That means it's a beginner chord melody song, not a very good beginner ukulele song. But even if you're new, I'm going to make it as easy as possible. Tabs on the screen. So let's get going. We're going to kick it off with the open E string, 1st fret, and then ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string and use your thumb to strum just these 3 strings. If you're brand new to chord melody, your ear hears the highest note as the melody. So when you strum through these 3, you hear this 3rd fret as the highest note. If I strum them all, you hear this. That's why we're only strumming the first 3 strings. 0, 1, 0, 3. We're also in 3/4 timing. So you count it as 3 and 1, 2 and 3. After you strum through, on the 2nd beat, we're going to strum through the entire ukulele with our index finger. I sneak my pinky in there. If you can't get it in, it's going to sound a little more dissonant or tense. The reason we're using our index finger is because we have no melody there. So that's why it's do, 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 down. You could also do, 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 down if you wanted to, if this is hard for you. Or, and then on the offbeat, 2nd fret of the E string. This is an F sharp note, and it's not in the key. It's a very cool color tone, and maybe my favorite note in this whole song. After that, you're going to use your thumb on the C string, middle finger on the open A, and pinch the 2 together on the 3rd beat. So you get 3 and 1, 2 and 3. So let's play that first measure super duper slow. We get 3 and 4, 2 and 3, 1. And we start the 2nd measure the same way we started the first one. Do, 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 do. 2nd measure, we're going to start off the same way. 3rd fret here, thumb strum. Then 2nd beat, index, no melody. So it's 1, 2. 1, 2. Then we're going to pinch, thumb on the C string, index here, and then we're going to play it again. So we get 3 and. So far we have the 0-1 in those first 2 full measures. We haven't made it to that F yet. So from the very top, you get 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can make an F, and here the melody is the A note. So you thumb through all 4 strings. All right, so now we're at this F all the way through. 2nd beat, index finger, no melody. 1, 2. See above the 2nd F chord, that little black marker that goes up, across, and down? And it kind of looks like the plastic thing they used to put in the middle of a pizza box so the cheese wouldn't hit the top of the box. That's what it reminds me of. That means no melody, just a down strum. Then you're going to hit the 4th fret of the E string with your pinky. 1, 2, and 3. If that is hard and it's a reach, you can also, if you have a high G, go down here and play 1, 2, like 1, 2, and 3, 4, or 1. So the 3rd measure, 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and 3, 1. Last measure, thumb all the way through, 1, 2nd beat, index, 2, 3rd beat, just the open A. So it's 1, 2, 3. You can also 1, 2, 3. Pluck with your thumb or index finger, that's up to you. The first 4 measures, super slow. 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, kick it off with next 4 measures. Start with a G, thumb strum. Our melody is the 2nd fret of the A string, the B note. 1, 2, and 3, 1. Now this is a cool high G trick. You're gonna strum all the way through, and then the melody goes A, G. So you can actually strum, index, open A, open G, then you're gonna make a G7 and strum the first 3 strings on the first beat. So you get 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. If you have a low G, you have to go 1, 2 and 3, then make your G7 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So those first 2 high G style, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And that's why I like high G 4-chord melody more than low G. I know that low G people are really into it, but chord melody, this style of ukulele, just seems to work so much better with a high G. If you do have a low G though, we got love for you. You play 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. Pinch. First beat of the 3rd measure, the C. Pinch the 2 in the middle. Down, up, down, up, down. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and. So you're gonna pluck, down, up, and then down 2 times. Play the open E and hammer on the 1st fret. If that's hard for you to do in rhythm, you can also just go O1. These 4 measures. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, 3, and. High G. Next 4, starting off on our G note, C chord. So those first 3 strings. 1, down with our 2-finger C. 1, 2. 1, 2, and do. Looks familiar? It's the same as the first measure we started with. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Second measure is the same as well. It's a little different. Once we get to the 3rd measure, we see our first kind of change in the verse. It's going to go 1, 2, and 3. This is cool and it's dissonant again. It's down on the F, melody notes the high A, index finger down, 2nd fret with your ring finger, and then open A. 1, 2, and 3. Down on the F, 1 through 2, open A twice. So the second half from the F, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and. These 4 measures, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and. Love the use of these cool passing chords from another key. It's a great example that you're in the key of C, you know the 7 notes in the key of C. Don't be scared of the 5 notes that aren't in your key and experiment with them as passing tones to create some cool ideas. All right, this is the biggest change we've seen so far. We're going to strum through our G with our thumb, down, and then we see open A, open G again. This is another cool advantage of the high G, because I can go 1, 2, and 3. And jump up here easier because I'm playing all open strings. If you need a low G, you're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 1. Still not too tricky. We're jumping up and we're barring the 7th fret with your middle finger on the 8th fret. I'm on a soprano, not a lot of sustain. You could, if you want a clearer sound, play just the 7th fret and the 8th fret of the C and the A strings. Thumb strum through, lift up this finger and then pluck both the C and the A string, 7th fret. And I do it just by keeping my finger down. 1, 2, but you could 1, 2, down to the 5th fret, open G, down to a C all the way through. So that second measure slowly is 1, 2, 3, 1. If it's easier, just take your ring finger down too. So you get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, boo, boo. So these 4 measures, you would get 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and boom. Now we're kind of into the chorus. Jump through with your thumb, index finger through, pluck just the 5th fret, and then G and the 3rd fret, so the 2 outside strings. 1, 2, and 3. Here we're going to do a cool little so while keeping the shape down, pinch the C string and the A string, that's 5 and 7. Slide 5 to 3, lift up your hand and get your middle finger on the 4th fret of the C and pluck the 2 in the middle, or pluck the C and the A string, 4th and 3rd fret. Lift up your index finger, move 4 to 2, middle finger, 2nd fret of the A, and then lift up your middle finger, ring finger up, and open C string, 3rd fret of the A. So slowly, you get 1, 2, 3, 1. With that first measure, it would sound like 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, down, up, down, up, down, down, 3, 3, 2. So these 4 you get 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 2. You follow up that 3, 2 with strumming through an F on this first beat. 1, no beat or no melody, so index, then and then open A. So 1, 2, and 3. If you want more harmony there, you can also grab the 1st fret of the E string on the last beat, like 1, 2, and 3, if you want it. Pinky on the 3rd fret. This is a C note. C note is in the F chord. Nice chord sound. 2, 0. Now I like to 2 and then pull to 0. So I like to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and do, 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 do. About to get crazy. So after you do that 2, 0, back to our familiar 3rd fret, strum the first 3 strings. 2 and 3 and down, up, 2 downs, down, down, open G, 3rd fret, play it with your middle finger because we're going to go up here. So these first 4 measures, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So these 4 measures, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 2. So these 4 measures would be 1, 2 and 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1. So what we're doing is we're taking this G shape now and we're moving it all the way up here to 7, 8, 7. You should have a dot to help you find it on the 7th fret. Once you're in that position, you're going to thumb all the way through, down with your index finger, and then 7 2 times. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? We're going to switch it up here then and go. So it's 7 and 8. Then you're going to lift your middle finger. 7 here, 8 here. Lift your middle finger. Then it's going to be 10 on the C string and 8 on the A string. Back to 7, 8. So you get 1, 2, 3, F. First two measures. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2. F. Through with your index thumb. Down, up, down, up, down, down. Again, 8 and 10. 2 times. Well, pluck them both one time and then just the 8 the second time. 3 and 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3 and. So these 4. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and boom. After 8 and 8, you're going to go back to 7 and 8. Now here on the second beat, we're going to strum 0087. Strum it lightly. It's still a C chord. G note, C note, C note, E note. So still a C major chord. Then slide index finger to the 5th fret. Lift your middle finger, get your ring finger on the 7. And that's on the off beat. That's why instead of going, we just go 1, 2, and 3. This 5 and 7 moves down 2 frets, 3rd and 5th fret. 1, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1. Strum through with your thumb. 1, 2, 2, 5, 7 to 3. So you get G, first 3 strings. Pinch these 2 strings, just holding your G chord down, which is 2 and 2. Ring finger on the 7, index on the 5th, which can also just be open G and 5th. And then down to 3, down, up, down, up, down. Now, if you're finishing the song there, and you're done. If you want to add more verses, you strum through it, down, up, down, down, do, do, do. Oh, 1, boom. Then you start off the same way we started the song. So let's play these last 3 like we're going back to the top of the song. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back at the top. Like we're finishing. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Song's done. 1, 2. rugged cross. And there you go, folks. This is actually the first time I've sweat since moving to England. I have to keep the door closed because Heathrow, we're right underneath the Heathrow flight line and close to a helipad. So noise-wise, but it actually is like 30 degrees Celsius today. What would that make it? 87-ish, I would guess. And I actually worked up a little sweat with this one. It's nothing like it was in those Colombian days, though. Thank you so much for learning. Catch you next Wednesday and Saturday. Monday for guitar. Life is good. Rock and roll. And until then, you know what I mean? We all have our crosses to carry. We all have our burdens. Don't let them slow you down. Overcome them. And until next time, keep on keeping on. Take care.